Handicapper Steve here, handicapping the racing from Gulfstream Park here on Wednesday. It is the 15th of January, 2025. Gonna look at the eighth race from Gulfstream, but before I get on to that, remember to please follow me on Twitter at Horse Racing Kid 5 for more selections for race courses around the world, and I mean it around the world. Let's look at the eighth race from Gulfstream, which is a good race here. It's allowance optional claim repairs $54,000. Races for state bred 4-year-olds and upwards, never won a race in the main claim starter, or which never won two races. An optional claim price 20 grand here. We have a field of eight horses going 1,400 meters or 7 furlongs on the main track. Take the 7 horse Raging Fury as the top selection. We're going to go 7-8-6-3 in the superfecta. 7-8-6-3 super. Top selection 7 horse Raging Fury. 4-year-old gelding by Amy Flatter. Nolan Ramsey trains. Tyler Gaffleone gets the mount. They ran the horse most recently in optional 20 claimer at Gulfstream, a mile on the 13th of December. And he finished fourth by 3 lengths that day. And he was just wide and he just never really got into it. I thought that was quite a tough optional 20. I think cutting back and trip to 7 today, which is going to be his preferred trip, I think he can get the job done. Here on the 16th of November, prior here at Gulfstream, 7 furlongs in a state bred optional 20. Stepping up in class, finished second by 2 3/4 lengths that day. He stalked that day. He had the lead. It was a little bit wide, and then he got caught right before the wire. What can he do? He just got caught by Secret Chat, who was a next start winner, but he did run his heart out that day. And then claiming 35,000 here at Gulfstream, 7 furlongs, 27th of October. He won by 8 lengths that day. He didn't get out of the gate so clearly and was wide, but he flew home in the lane, just went away with it. That was a very strong 88 buyer Victor. And then claiming 25 here at Gulfstream mid-September over the 7 furlongs, finished fourth by 3 lengths. He was wide, and then he just kind of yielded late. His race, like I said, his races locally when he runs 7 furlongs, 6.5. I mean, that's where he does his better running style. He actually won a $35,000 claim here on 13th of April last year, going 6.5. Went by 4 lengths in the front end. He really took off clear. He's training quite nicely since his last recent race. Getting Gaffleone up isn't half bad. I think he can win. I'll use him on the ticket. I think the 8 horse Call for Cavalry for Kenneth McPeak and Dalen Davis can win also. He won a debut with Belmont in June of 23, going 5 furlongs in the main specialweight quite nicely by 2 lengths from a tracking trip. He really flew home clear. Came back to run the Sanford after that last 2 summers ago at Saratoga now, where he finished fifth by 7.5 lengths, where he just never was really into it. Van Dolph after the race, I think must have won a miss, and returned last year at Oakland over the mile 16th and option 100, where he just completely tired and break him, just was never into it. I think this is a more realistic race coming back to the races off the long bench. Back to 7, not the world's toughest race. I'm going to give him a shot here off the bench. Even the 6 horse here, Belts and Brooks for Morales hasn't won since September, where he won against in this division going over the 1 turn mile and off 20. Since then, his races haven't been half bad. He's just not winning. But I think refreshing here at 6-1, he's another horse that could win. I would use him in the pick 4. Definitely the horse using your trifectas and superfectas here. But to recap my selections for the eighth from Gulfstream, I'm going to take the 7 horse Raging Fury, give kudos to the 8 horse Call the Cavalry, and the 6 horse Belts and Brooks. 7-8-6-3 Super, 7-8-6 in the multi race. So good luck to all. Please follow me on Twitter at Horse Racing Kid 5. Good luck, everybody.